Hello and welcome to Second Place Chasers with me, Keith.
And me, Jack.
This week we'll be discussing how all the clever managers have Cifuentes on the bench.
And I'll be whinging about Gordon being my captain.
Gordon, captain?
It was a bad decision.
Good evening, Jack.
Good evening, Keith.
How was your fantasy league week?
Terrible.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, I know, but it's to do with the average.
Right.
You know,
Are you below average again, Jack?
I'm below average. I mean, I don't like to admit it on a recording, but yeah, no, 61 points for me on an average of 64. But it's my own fault.
And a -4 as well.
And a -4, yeah.
See the way I like to just
You just
stick the knife in a little bit
stick
deeper.
some needles in. I mean, yeah. So my own fault, because at the last minute I decided to swap Salah from captain to Gordon as captain.
You sent me a message. What did I say?
You goose. Yeah. Bit stupid.
Like you obviously felt a little like taking a gamble.
Well, I did all the math that morning. Gordon doesn't do that well away from home. They were depleted, Newcastle. Yeah. And I thought, Gordon's not really a good choice for a risk this week. And then I did it anyway. Because his last
We're
away...
our own worst enemies, Jack.
Yeah. His last away big haul was 12 points against Sheffield.
Right.
Away.
Yep.
So I thought, Bournemouth, yeah, I'd take a risk. Didn't work. They lost to Bournemouth.
Yeah.
They were really bad. So
that wasn't fun for anyone who had Newcastle defence.
No. So yeah, that was pretty terrible. But the rest wasn't great either.
Well, you had Salah
and Haaland, yeah, they were fine. But apart from that, Flecken got 3 points, so that's more than I was expecting.
Yeah.
To be honest. Cash, I'm fed up with. He got 2 again.
Yeah, he had a couple of good chances.
Yeah, but he's just not.
What I saw, the limited amount I saw, thanks Mr. Wombat under the house, who's taken out the internet again.
You need to block him out. Or get a gun.
No, you're not allowed to shoot wombats. They're protected species, Jack.
Yeah, they're protected if you don't have a gun. I don't have a gun, so I just talk about it. Anyway, enough killing native animals. Saliba I brought in for Burn.
Yeah.
That worked. I was expecting a clean sheet. Didn't get that, but he got a goal.
He did.
Which was a good header.
Yep.
Got up well. Trippier, 1 point. That's pretty disappointing.
Especially
7 mil defender against Bournemouth. I was expecting at least a clean sheet and 1 attack in return.
Even when they do get clean sheets, he usually gets bonus, doesn't he?
Yeah. So that was the back line. Cifuentes on the bench.
That
was 15
You're not the only
points.
one.
No, that like most people, because he was apparently awful in the Toulouse game.
Well, and he was, and because he had started that game,
yeah,
you thought, he's not going to start the next one.
But he looked all right.
Gomez had an injury.
The Gomez.
Yes, that's why. I think that's certainly part of the reason, a big part of the reason why he started that game.
Because he looked pretty good in that game, so I think maybe, screwing up.
Yeah.
In the week made him turn around and go, got to do better here. Anyway, Diaby, 6 points. All right. Salah.
He could have had a lot more too.
Could he? I haven't watched that game yet.
Yeah. He had one. I was pulled back nicely to him. And he just hit it straight at the keeper. It was a nice move, but he either side of the keeper and it would have been.
If either side of the keeper and I wouldn't have been below average.
That's true. So you can blame it all on
Diaby. Yeah, it's your fault, Diaby. If you're not listening, but anyway, if you are. Yeah, talked about Salah. Good, 16 points. Sold Maddison. Should have brought in Bowen. Looked at Bowen. thought, oh yeah, go Bowen. No, I get Matoma. Matoma got benched.
Yeah, he did.
Came on at half time, and then they went down to 10 at 60 minutes.
They did.
And if they hadn't gone down to 10, they would have won that game easily.
I'm thinking they would have too.
Yeah, they were all over Sheffield.
Adingra looked great.
He did. You just got to throw that in there. I looked at Adingra as well and went,
And then you thought, Gary's got Adingra.
I went Gary and
Adingra.
Kiefer got him.
No, I'm not having him.
That's exactly what I did. Yeah.
You see, you shouldn't be biased against anyone when you're doing your fantasy league team. I'm not even talking about the football players themselves, but even the other managers that you know that you don't like.
What I was looking at more was with Bowen and Adingra is you're top of the table. You've got both of them.
Am I? Oh,
yeah.
Thanks, Jack.
You've
Thanks
got
for
both of
reminding
them. I need differentials to climb.
Right. Yes.
So Matoma didn't work. But he's got good fixtures, so I'll keep him for a bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Son 2 points, Gordon captain 4 points, and Kedia 1 point, and Haaland 16.
Yeah.
That's that.
Well, we know someone, a former guest, who triple captain's son this week.
Yeah, that's a strange move.
We can say that now because he didn't do anything.
Yeah, yeah. If he'd done something, it would have looked like a genius move, but not now. Now it just looks strange.
Yeah, he's probably regretting it. I was above average this week, Jack.
Wow.
After being below average last week. But somehow I'm more annoyed this week than I was last week. Mainly because of Simicas on the bench.
And a captaincy choice.
No, look, the captaincy choice was a risk and a sort of...
So was mine.
Yeah, but... Yeah, that was like a big risk.
Didn't Watkins blank last week?
Yeah, but that was away
Gordon
from
didn't.
home. That was away from home. Watkins has history at home, and Villa are averaging 4 goals at home and haven't scored less than 3 at home, and they did score 3.
Yeah.
So the probability of Watkins scoring more than Gordon very high, and he did. I mean, he only got a goal, but
he didn't do as well as Salah though.
No, he didn't do as well as Salah or Haaland. But I had both of them too, so they're coming.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah, the only real annoyance for me, Areola, Gabriel, Cash and Lascelles. Lascelles I brought in for you, doggy. I sold you, doggy.
Yeah.
I thought, I'd looked at the fixtures for Newcastle and I thought, that's a clean sheet there all day, every day. And with Simicas, I thought, he's not going to start. But then I didn't know about the Gomez injury. I don't think many people did because a lot of people had Simicas on the bench.
Yeah, I think it was on Monday when we down at the rec ground. Was it? I had him on the bench.
Yeah.
You had him on the bench. Gary said he had him on the bench.
Yes.
Pig had him on the bench.
Yeah.
Sarah played him, but she's a Liverpool supporter.
Well, that's, yeah. See, so that's the one thing I'm annoyed with this week.
Yeah.
That I just, yeah. Anyway, Son, Salah, Saka, Bowen, Adingra. Nice goal from Adingra.
At least you only had, it was a nice goal actually.
Yeah.
That was really good. At least you only had one blank in your midfield.
Is he going to struggle now that they don't have Maddison?
I don't know.
Or
it depends who plays behind him, and I think maybe Lo Celso could come in now.
Well, that's true, yeah.
Because he did get some time.
Yeah, they're sort of easing Bentancur back in because of his lengthy injury.
Yeah. Sarr was playing him behind him on the weekend. He didn't...
Well, he doesn't have that creative spark that Maddison has.
I think they're just trying to fill a gap with players that were up to speed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think if Lo Celso comes in or maybe Bentancur, he could probably fire again. I'm not selling him yet.
I'm sort of... Well, I'll leave it. I've got 2 weeks, so it's...
Yeah.
I'm sort of half tempted to sell him.
You
know why I want to sell him?
No, I'm trying to work that out, actually.
Really? Well, if I sold Son and brought in someone like Mbumo...
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
I could afford to get rid of Archer and bring in.
Darwin.
There you go, Darwin.
Actually, you did tell me that. I just forgot.
Darwin for the win.
He put 2 in the net against
Yeah, they
Brentford.
were,
Both offside. One was a
offside.
bicycle kick.
Yeah.
But no good.
No, he's one of those players that he's probably scary to own,
Yeah.
but also scary not to own.
Yeah. I think I'd rather have Jota at the moment.
No, you're talking rubbish, mate.
Am I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Was it Jota's got 11 in his last 20 appearances?
Yeah, but
That's more than one every other game.
You want Darwin, mate. You want Darwin.
I don't think I do. I want Watkins.
You can't have him.
I don't think I can. I've been looking at...
You could sell Son and get him.
Yeah, I could, but I'm looking at just downgrading my defence into really cheap players because there's so few clean sheets this year.
Why don't you bring in Lascelles?
Might do that. Might not
Taylor?
do that. Taylor. Oh,
Burnley.
Charlie Taylor, yeah. Actually,
He scored his only goal of the season, so...
Yeah. I realised I actually haven't owned a single promoted player this season.
Will you do that next season?
No, I'm going to get loads of Leeds players in.
Oh, should we... Oh, can we just go straight into the championship there?
Do you want to finish your team first? Or?
Oh, I don't care about my team now.
Oh, okay. let's
All right, anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, I went through the midfield then, and Watkins as captain. He got a goal. Haaland got 2. Everyone knows that. On the bench, Cifuentes.
Yep.
That's it.
Rush through. Let's get to the championship. Someone's happy, someone's not.
No. Well, we're still unbeaten under the new manager. That's all I know.
2 points.
Cifuentes. Oh, it's 2 points more than Leicester have had since he arrived.
Yeah, no, you rubbed that one in.
How did Leicester go at the weekend?
Not well.
Who were they playing?
Middlesbrough.
And they were outplayed.
They were outplayed.
Although it was only 1-0, but it was a
Yeah.
fantastic free kick.
It was a really, really good free kick. Yeah.
It's just about no keeper saving that.
I'd rather lose 1-0 off a fantastic free kick than just conceding a scruffy goal. I'd rather not lose though.
Yeah,
If I have
I'd rather
to.
not lose like QPR. QPR
Yeah.
haven't lost in 2 weeks.
Yeah, all right. You haven't won in 2 weeks either.
How annoying is that? Well, neither have Leicester.
That's
We
true.
have 2 more points than you. We've got up 2 points on you.
The international breaks come at the right time. Need to sort of sit back and let things
Do you
settle
think,
now.
the bald fraud needs to rethink things
No,
for a bit.
he's not a bald fraud, he's bald lord.
Oh, the bald lord.
Yeah.
What was his? What did you say? Is what is?
Yeah, that's what he said. What do you think about that match? He said, is what is.
That yeah. There you go. Succinct, straight to the point.
Yeah.
That's why he's on the big bucks.
Yeah. I wonder what bucks he's on, actually. Do you think he goes up in bucks if he gets them promoted?
I would say so.
You'd think so.
I would think so.
That's when United try and swoop in for him.
What? Swap one bald fraud for another?
Yeah.
They'll have a different bald fraud in before then.
Yeah, Graham Potter, all his hair fell out probably. All the stress at Chelsea, got home after losing his job, hair fell
All
out.
the
Now he's
stress
going
from
to United.
Lockie's death threats.
Yeah. I might be in hospital dying, but I'll find you.
That was it. Yeah. How long do you think Ten Hag has? Well, I guess it depends on results, doesn't it?
They're not results.
They thrashed Luton 1-0.
1-0. I mean,
I think he could have been in big trouble if they'd lost that. And with
Yeah.
2 weeks over the international break
Yeah.
for people to go get rid of this bold fraud.
well, I have seen rumours of Potter being his replacement, which seems like a bad move.
I don't think any manager in their right mind would take that
No.
at the moment.
I mean, Potter did not do well at Chelsea, so if these rumours are true and that United want him, he's not going to do well at United, is he?
I don't know. He might. Yeah, I think they've got to get sorted out with their... Isn't Sir Jim Ratcliffe going to come in and take over the football
Supposedly.
side of things? And
But really, the owners are the owners.
yeah,
It should be the manager and the players responsible for everything that happens on the pitch. They should be able to block out... Well, when they go on the pitch, they should be concentrating on that game. They shouldn't be thinking about, we need new owners.
yeah, but there there must be other stuff going on.
Yeah.
Because it just seems to be. I mean, the amount of money they spend on players,
I think
and it's not working out at the moment.
Yeah, Anthony, Sancho.
Well, Sancho's gone, isn't he?
Yeah, I've heard Juventus is the latest one he's linked with. But I think Ten Hag's just not the right manager. I mean, he's too iron-fisted. And I think you've got a group of players that have been there for a long time before him that when you think kicking, like getting rid of De Gea is probably not a good thing because he's someone that they respect. And I don't know, I just think he's building anger in the dressing room.
Is that what you tried to do on a Thursday night?
We don't have a dressing room.
Build anger on the pitch. Certainly works with Nelson.
Oh yeah, well,
you and Nelson have a thing going on, even on the same team.
that's all Nelson. That is.
I don't think it is.
That's all
I
Nelson.
think.
I just want to play football.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I do.
All right, that's enough of the. Who've Leicester got after the international break? Do you know?
No, I haven't looked. Who have they got? I can't remember.
I can't remember either. It's not important.
Not really. Who've QPR got?
I just seen it there. It just come up and remind me. Norwich.
Norwich.
Yeah. They're in free fall at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So QPR Norwich as when we come back. I think we're away. Norwich sitter winger Christian Fastnacht said the players and head coach David Wagner must stick together.
Right.
They're on the way down. Hopefully we can help them on the way down. They're still above us though, but
I'll be glad never to see Norwich in the Premier League again, just because of that terrible kit.
You don't like that?
No, it's horrible. Yellow and green. It's obnoxious.
Didn't Man United used to have a yellow and a green half away kit?
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, well, they're obnoxious too.
That's a long time ago now.
Before my time.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's enough of the. Oh, you want me to find out who Leicester?
I really don't care, to be honest, this week.
Well, let's find out who Leicester play after the international break.
Be funny.
You're at home to Watford.
Oh, Watford are in free fall as well, aren't they?
There you go. You can help them on the way.
Yeah.
Just push every team down towards QPR, and we'll sail above them.
Okay.
Marty at the helm.
Yeah.
See the way I very quickly gone from the rock star, just ditched him completely.
Yeah.
Like QPR did, just ditched him.
Yeah.
Thanks for last year saving us, but off you go.
Yeah.
Go and
Fuck off.
practice some new songs.
Yeah.
With your covers band.
Fuck off. We don't want you.
That's that. You're still top though.
On goal difference.
difference.
Yeah. But at least
Leeds are creeping up there now too.
I think Leeds will be coming back, to be honest.
And Southampton have made a bit of a resurgence.
I don't know how, because they looked awful early on. It seems to be after the transfer window closed, they all sort of got back to. I think it's got a bit of stabilisation there.
We're only 5 points from safety now.
It's a long way to go.
There is, there's 16 matches. There's 30 to go. There's only 30 matches to go.
Yeah.
That's
It's
a
time
long
to get
way.
relegated.
It is.
Leicester could probably get themselves relegated in that amount of time.
Oh, I don't think so. No, you've got 39 points and we've got 11.
Yeah, we'd have to lose a lot. Apparently Ndidi might be off in January, so that's a shame.
Right.
His last 6 months of his contract. I've seen a link to his Spurs. I mean, Maddison and Ndidi in the same team. It never worked for Leicester, really, so...
So you say let him have him?
I'm not happy with losing Ndidi if he goes, because Cassaday's on loan and he's not been quite as good as Ndidi. Plus, I like having Ndidi and Mavadidi.
You just like that sort of the way it sounds, when it rolls off the tongue.
Especially when they assist and score from each other. It's quite good, and it does happen.
Remember when Packet of Rice was at West Ham and I forgot it?
Yeah.
I had the thing I told you, packet of rice.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed the other week, white rice. There was
White
white rice at Arsenal. That
There-
it was a link up.
There wasn't.
Yeah.
No. White didn't play
When?
this weekend.
No, it wasn't this weekend. They assisted one another for the goal.
Oh, in the Champions League.
I think it was.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's look at something just as interesting.
That'd be the
our
prediction
predictions.
points.
Prediction points from last week. You had 5, I had 5.
Yeah. The same 5.
The same 5.
You know what Gary's saying right now. Actually, I know what Gary's saying because I showed him that this morning.
And did he laugh and go, "Oh, 2 P's in the podcast"? Or
Yes.
did he just say,
he did
you're
that.
2 idiots"?
No, it was definitely 2 P's in podcast.
Yeah, that's. Well, we're not gonna do predictions this week because it's too far away.
Well, we could actually just go back and change last week's because did last week's podcast even come out?
No, I haven't uploaded it yet.
We can just go back and re-edit
Oh,
it.
we could. Yeah.
I'll have 10 right and you can have 5.
Don't like that.
No?
No.
I'll let you have 7.
All right then.
Okay. I still get 10 though.
10 correct. Completely.
Yeah.
And my 7 are just correct. Should we look at the leagues that you sort of gave away the ending
Of.
earlier?
Yeah, well, everyone knows when you're all giggly and, happy that you must be top.
Well, I'm not that giggly and happy. I could have been gigglier and happier.
Yeah.
But for a certain person in the head-to-head.
Yeah, that's quite funny.
It's not really. But anyway, let's look at the other league first.
Okay.
The main, most important league.
Yeah. I've mops back.
You dropped down
I've
again.
dropped again.
You dropped
yeah.
out of sight.
Well, not out of sight. You just haven't scrolled down enough.
Yeah, so you're out of sight from me.
Yeah.
Where are you now?
21.
That's all right. You'll climb back up. All right, in the top 5 in the main league, Mark is still sitting there, and Mark's in 5th. Gary's in 4th. Sorry, I was going the other way. I was looking at the other one. Leo's dropped to 3rd. Arlo. Well, I think they're on exactly the same points.
Yeah,
are
they are.
Arlo and Leo. And who's that at the top?
I can't read it. Who is it?
It's me.
And
my lead is even bigger because everyone below me, I had a not fantastic week, although it was above average. But everyone below me is squabbling.
Yeah, at one stage your lead did close up though this week.
Yeah,
Didn't it? It was only like 15 points or something.
something like that.
Yeah. It was good when it was like that.
No, well, it's not huge.
No, it's
32.
yeah. But you'd be happy with 32-point lead, wouldn't you?
I'd be happy with 132 point lead.
Yeah, it's a bit early for that.
Yeah, by Christmas time.
Yeah, because that's when I come up though.
Oh, that's right. But you just need to try not to be so far behind before you start coming up.
I'm not that far behind.
Can't even see you.
I was like 80 something points behind the other week. 676, and you were on 770. Oh, 100 points.
100 points.
So I've dropped 20 points.
But at least it's a nice round number that you can tell whether you're worse off or better off.
100's nothing. Remember that week I brought Nketiah in? I had 105 points that week.
Yeah.
I was more points than you by quite a ways.
That's right.
I just got to do that again. I've been trying to do that again ever since. That's what's been
See,
destroying
that's the
me.
problem. You're trying to get that special pick.
Yeah.
You can't force it. It's got to come naturally.
Yeah.
So you're looking at, who do you not like in your team?
Cash.
Right. So you're thinking of cashing in.
Yeah, cashing out.
Cashing out, yeah, that would be more like it.
There's the name of the podcast this week. Cashing out. So I'm looking at downgrading back row players
You did mention that.
Yeah, so Cash, maybe Trippier. Saliba's staying because I like Arsenal's run.
Yeah.
He just came in. Shimmercast will be staying. Who else we got there? Your doggy, maybe not. Depends. He's injured now.
Well,
so.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. But he's got 2 weeks. So
Yeah, he should be fine.
So definitely Cash will be going at some point. Gordon might turn to Palmer because any team that has Raheem Sterling in it is going to keep winning penalties. And Palmer's going to keep taking them.
Yep.
I
saw Eze took a penalty.
Yeah, saw that.
So maybe he's on penalties now.
Might be.
Which adds to his... although their run that they've got is pretty decent for the next 3 games now.
Yeah.
But after that, it's not really.
I don't know. I can't believe they lost to Everton.
Yeah, Everton are not bad.
They're definitely resurgent.
They're certainly sticking away some of the chances that they had earlier in the season.
Yeah. Mikolenko looked bloody on fire the last couple of weeks. It's weird. So I'll probably end up downgrading Klasic or Nketiah down to someone cheaper.
You're not getting rid of your beloved Nketiah, are you?
Well, Jesus is nearly back.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't.
Trossard started.
Yeah, bashed up his arm, but I think Nketiah could start the next one because I don't think they'll rush Jesus back.
No.
The only reason he didn't start against Burnley was because he had a knock.
Although it is 2 weeks away.
Yeah, but Jesus wasn't supposed to be back till 2nd of December, which isn't the next game week. But they've put it on 25% chance of playing.
Yeah, right.
I think Nketiah will play. So it won't be this week, I do that.
Yeah.
But the aim is to get Watkins in at some stage.
Just when his run ends.
Yeah, well, the problem is he's got...
As soon as you bring him in, I'm getting rid of him.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. He's gone up to 8.4.
Has he?
Yeah. That's hard to get him in now. So it will probably come at the expense of Trippier, probably. Or Son if Son doesn't fire.
Yeah. My early thoughts are my team's all right. I could go maybe Son. Maybe Son goes.
Yeah, because you have 2 free, won't you?
Yes.
I mean, it all depends on injuries.
It does, yeah. That's why I'd like to sort of have 2 free after an international break, just in case. Sometimes it doesn't work like that, but if you can do it, it's not a bad idea.
Mm.
But yeah, I would take out Son and downgrade him to maybe Mbumo.
Yeah.
I know it's a week early for their good run. Or I could go Eze for a few weeks and then go Mbumo.
Yeah, and then Mbumo blanks. Then he plays a double. And then he goes to AFCON.
Yeah.
Or he blanks, doesn't play a double, goes to AFCON, and they play the double whilst he's at AFCON. Tony will be back then.
Yeah, he should be.
Tony could be back for the double. Imagine him coming straight back into a double week.
Would you have him, though? Coming straight back in?
He'd be raring to go, wouldn't he? Be itching to get on the pitch.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, but with no Wisa, no Mbumo.
Yeah.
Well, they got Sharda might be back about then, so they'd have Malpe, Sharda, and Tony. I know I'd be starting up front.
Malpe.
Yeah. Not Malpe.
Didn't he score the other week?
Yeah, last week.
Yeah.
First one in like 19 months or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so Mbumo or Eze maybe, and then get rid of Archer for Darwin Nunez. I've been missing him. I've been missing those 1 points.
Yeah. That was great when you had him and not Haaland.
That was only the first 2 weeks of the season.
No, I'm talking about last season.
No, last season.
That was great. You were so adamant Haaland was just going to not be a thing.
Not be a thing, but I thought Nunez would match him, and it's just gone.
That sounds insane now, doesn't it?
It does, but you know what? maybe he just needs.
Do you think just because they
time to iron out?
Do you think just because they both got top knot things that they're going to match each other?
They do have very They do have their hair back similarly.
Yeah.
Like last season, they both had it like really tight.
Yeah.
And this season, they got a bit hanging down below. They're
Yeah.
both exactly
They've
the
let
same.
loose
They've
a
gone
bit
to the
this
same
season.
hairdresser. I want something different. Give me something different. How about this? Oh, it looks really good. Watch the match of the day. Highlights gone. What?
Yeah. It's like
same hair.
two people go to the party with the same shirt on.
Did we? We did. We went right through the league, didn't we?
We did, but we didn't do that dead.
No, we didn't do the head-to-head league. Do we have to do the head-to-head league?
Oh, we do. Your voice turned into a Johnny Milner then.
Did it?
Yeah.
Is that how he speaks?
Yeah.
I can't seem to find the head-to-head league. I don't know where it is. I actually moved up in the head-to-head league.
Did you?
Believe
I
it
did
or
see
not.
that. I didn't.
Did you move down?
I did.
Did you get beaten? Were you in the head-to-head? Have you moved right back down to near the bottom? Almost bottom.
Yeah. Still 4 points from bottom.
Yeah. That's,
George is awful.
it's always only because of that 1 point you've got
Yeah.
from me.
No. There's a win there as well.
Yeah.
4 points from bottom.
I know, but the 1 point is keeping you. He's got to win. You've got to lose twice to go bottom.
Yeah.
I had a draw again this week. That's 3 draws for the season. That's stupid.
It's pretty funny. And I'm responsible for 2 of those. Like directly and indirectly.
Yeah. I drew with Emmy this week. And she said before it, she said, "Oh, we usually draw. I think we're going to draw." And I looked at her team and I went, "It's not a bad team, but I think I'm going to win." And I didn't.
That overconfidence.
We drew. I did move up a spot into 9th, but
There was that rumour going around that you meddled with the brakes on her car to stop her changing her team.
no, that's not.
I definitely didn't start that rumour.
That was your idea.
I didn't start that rumour.
Johnny Milner's above me.
Does that hurt?
It does.
Everyone's above me, so it doesn't really hurt so bad.
But he's not in the top 5. Emmy is 5th. She's still in the top 5, even though she drew with me. And then we've got the top 4 are once again level. We had Leo on top on his own last time,
Yeah.
but he lost. He lost his game, and so 3 people have caught up to him.
If I'd captained Haaland or Salah, like a smart person,
Yeah.
I'd won mine, and Arlo wouldn't be in second.
And the same here. I'd have won mine, and Emmy wouldn't be in the top 5. If I
Yeah,
play Arlo,
It's a game of what ifs, isn't
I
it?
play Arlo next.
Do you?
Yeah.
You captain Watkins again?
I don't think so, because they're away from home. I might captain Bowen.
Really?
It's a thought.
It's definitely a thought.
It's probably not a great thought, but
Or Burnley.
they've got Burnley next. It's away to Burnley, but still, it's Burnley.
It is Burnley. They're not very good defensively.
No, and they don't like to do anything about it.
No.
They're still playing the.
No, that was this weekend was the first time Company had named an unchanged lineup from the week before.
Right.
Trafford looked great,
Yeah.
but the
Young
rest
Trafford.
Young Trafford, yeah. But the rest of the defence looked shocking.
Yeah, so there is that sort of. It's a little out there option, Jared Bowen.
Yeah, I thought that was Gordon.
You're trying to put me
It's a
off.
little out. No,
You're trying to put me
I'm
off. No.
trying to get you to do Gordon.
But look at
Bring in
his.
Gordon and
He's pretty consistent, isn't he? Mr. Consistency.
no double figures though. Oh yeah, 1 double figure, 12.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, Salah and Haaland are playing each other, aren't they? So
they are.
I'm leaning to Salah at the moment because I feel like the home fixture with Salah's probably a bit better, and he's a big game player. Was that the early game?
Yep.
I think
City at home.
I'll try not to fall asleep at half time for that one.
Maybe bring Eze for away to Luton.
Yeah.
No, away to
Luton.
Luton's not
Luton
not
are
an easy.
fortress at home.
Yeah, it's just Oh, maybe keep Archer and make him captain for
Sheffield
home
Bournemouth.
game to Bournemouth.
They'll probably win that. I think Iriola will actually be there now. If he hadn't won those last two, he was not going to be there after this break.
Calvert-Lewin in, home to United.
Yeah, well, I actually don't think that's a terrible idea.
What is he, 5.8 still?
Yeah. I was thinking about bringing in Maguire, actually. Because he's 4.2, starting every game, and that somehow United keep clean sheets. So I was thinking cash to Maguire. Might be an option, but maybe against Everton.
You just can't help but bring in ex-Leicester players.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably build a team of them.
You could. Where's Tielemans playing now? Tielemans he had a good game
He
the
doesn't
other day.
play for Aston Villa.
No, he played the other day.
Yeah, I know, but
he
he's
got an assist.
terrible.
Good assist.
He complained like hell about being at Aston Villa. He gave a terrible interview. He hasn't played football for 3 years anyway.
That's neither have I really. I turn up.
Yeah, you try and score. I don't let you.
That doesn't always happen, Jack. That's
No, I don't try and stop you when you're on my team.
no, but you don't always help. Yes, you do.
Ah,
You take out
yeah.
the opposition.
I'm really not that bad.
No, you're not.
What
On purpose.
did Abby say on Monday? She's scared of me.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a little scared of Abby. I'm a little scared of Abby.
Yeah.
It's very hard to get past her.
Yeah. No, I was going towards her. It's like she had the ball where she goes, Jack scares me. I'm not that bad.
Let's be honest. You sort of are.
Oh, okay.
Is that the end of it? I think we've sort of wandered off into no man's land there.
Yeah, probably. It's because we don't have predictions this week.
Imagine. Well, you could still make predictions for 2 weeks' time.
To be honest, they'll probably be exactly the same if I made them now as if I made them in 2 weeks' time.
Really?
No, actually, one Newcastle. It'll depend on who they've got back.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, they could have a couple of players back, couldn't they?
Yeah. Well, they got Guimaraes back because
In
he
a
was
couple
only
of weeks.
suspended. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Then, well, that'll probably do. That was it. It's done. Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Dave.